Hey guys, how are you doing? It's Furo here, back with another Hearthstone video for you. So today we will have a look at another aggressive token Druid deck, and this version was made by Frozen. He was using the deck over the last couple of days and was able to go to the #1 spot on the legend ladder on the Asia server. So he was the #1 player there. The deck is working pretty good, and of course we are running the MURLOC package, so you're having the BLUEGILL in the deck, MURLOC WARLEADER and the FINJA the Flying Star. Also Living Mana, which is the new epic from the Ungoro expansion. Transform all your mana crystals into 2/2 minions and recover the mana when they die, which was before the expansion. It was, we were told by the professional players that Living Mana is a bad card, but of course the card is good if you ask me and if you ask a lot of the other players. So we are keeping, by the way, this hand here. Living Mana, excellent new addition to the token Druid deck. And facing a rogue here, which might or might not play the rogue quest. If he's playing the rogue quest, we have a decent matchup because we are going aggressive and the rogue is just going super slow, which is excellent for us. Also, token Druid right now is the dominant force for Druid on the ladder. You're not seeing a lot of quest Druids, if any. You are not seeing a lot of Jade Golem Druids, also they are still good decks, and you're not a lot seeing Ramp Druids. So Token Druid, by far the most played matchup. We have the Power of the Wild here, we have a lot of small stuff, so what we're doing is dropping a Firefly, the Squire, 2 in the face, getting a Flame Elemental here, and we will play the Flame Elemental alongside the Power of the Wild next turn, and with the Power of the Wild you will buff all your minions, giving them +1 attack and +1 life, and the Druid, the Rogue has no real chance to clear the board because the only AoE he has is the Fan of Knives, and that is not really useful. Opponent apparently is looking to finish the quest here with the Novice Engineer. He was just getting that back with the Shadow Step. It's now costing 0, but if he's playing that, he would need another Novice Engineer in his hand. So right now, he's playing that. Not sure if we really need to kill that. Oh, another Shadow Step, okay. So that makes sense. He's not playing the Novice Engineer again, if he has not a second in his hand. Enchanted Raven is even better than Flame Elemental. Let's go for that. Power of the Wild. And with this board right now, the Rogue already has a pretty hard time. He will fulfill his quest maybe next turn, maybe in 2 turns. But until then, he's not doing anything with the board. That means we can just push more damage in the face and have a kinda easy victory. Novice Engineer is drawing another card. You can now expect that he's getting the Novice Engineer back in his hand. With the Ferryman, for example, yeah, and then he cannot play the Novice Engineer again. That means the quest is fulfilled next turn. And then he needs to play the quest, of course. But as we can see here, we already are pushing 10 damage in his face, and we are going for the Defender of Argus as well. Oh, Mark is also very good, but Defender of Argus right now is the better choice. Let's get that here on the left side. That's even more damage in the face. Opponent is going down to 9 already, so even if he's fulfilling the quest here, that's not helping him too much. Cannot play the quest really, and that would only be 2 units otherwise on the board. So there's a Novice Engineer, there you go. He could now play Preparation, then he can play the quest well. Then he has a 5/5 on the board, but he cannot kill anything on the board, and that's just a victory. There you go, that's a Preparation. Playing the Crystal Core, which is buffing everything, then he can kill the Enchanted Raven. Or maybe something else here alongside. Splash Burglar. With the coin, you could have played a charged unit. That is now coming out of the deck with the patches. Still you are down. Hitting the Divine Shield. That means we still have 10 damage here with the Mark. That's even 12, plus the Shapeshift, that is 13. So we're winning the first game against the Rogue really easy. Not a tough matchup, not at all. So game 2, and this one will be against the Paladin, and you can expect a way tougher matchup against the Paladin. Paladin right now is one of the best classes to play. We have a Crawler here, we have a Squire, we have Enchanted Raven. Kinda a nice start. Would love to see some buffs here as well, so I'm not sure if we really want to keep everything. So Crawler is good, but he's not playing with the Pirates. So that's an option to drop that. And then if we get, for example, Mark of the Lotus, that would be kind of nice. We can play the Squire, Enchanted Raven, and drop the Mark of the Lotus. But otherwise, now let's keep the hand. Paladin is really tough. Either he's playing MURLOC Paladin, BLOODSAIL CORSAIR, still starting with the Raven. Either he's playing a MURLOC Paladin or he's playing the mid-range to control Paladin. And with the MURLOC Paladin, he's going super aggressive. Will of the Inquisitor, so that's the MURLOC Paladin. He's going super aggressive. And also the mid-range Paladin has a lot of towns, has a lot of healing, so you cannot just go for the face. We are dropping the BLOODSAIL CORSAIR here. And then spawning patches from the deck. And then we can just go for the Mark of the Lotus, which was, by the way, the best card to get here from the top. We can just use that, buff everything. And let's go for the face. If he has a MURLOC WARLEADER in hand, that is only coming on the next turn. There is the Rockpool Hunter, unfortunately, which is excellent on turn 2. And we get the Mark, the Mark, the Mark. How about drawing another card? Firefly. Yeah, Firefly is good. Gives another unit in the hand. Like to, if he has a MURLOC WARLEADER, we cannot leave the Murlocs right now on the board, so I like to just kill both and then go for the face next turn. Because with the WARLEADER he's just buffing everything and that is problematic. Hydrologist, he's getting a secret now. He's playing the secret directly. So can be a lot of stuff. Savage Roar, that can also be a lot of stuff. With the Crawler we could kill our BLOODSAIL CORSAIR. It would be a viable option. We could just drop the Savage Roar here and see what the secret is. I guess we're doing that. So let's drop the Squire. No reaction. We are dropping the Savage Roar. We will attack the Hydrologist here. And we will do that with the hero first, because this might be a noble sacrifice. It is not. That means it's a getaway Kodo. It is. So he's getting the Hydrologist back again. We are going for the face here. Heavily in the face, he's down to 11. Good card for him would be Consecration, but even then we're keeping the Raven and we're keeping the Squire. If he's just dropping the Hydrologist again, that is not too dangerous. There's a true Silver Champion killing our Raven. He's still taking 5, healing for 2. That means he's taken 3 and he's at 8. Enchanted Raven. Well, cannot kill him right now. But nonetheless, we are pushing a lot. He is at 4. We are dropping the Crawler to take our own pirate down to have a stronger unit on the board. We'll then also play the Shapeshift for another 1 damage in the face. He's down to 3. And we are also... if he has a Consecration, he is still killing whatever we are dropping. Let's drop the Flame Elemental. Just in case, if he has a Consecration, he's killing the Raven or the Flame Elemental, that doesn't matter. But if we get a Mark from the top, we can play that on the Enchanted Raven and draw another card. I mean, even then he's going down, right? Tonal Defender. Because he had 3, he can heal for 2. And we have still 5 on the board. Tonal Defender, Hydrologist. Yeah, that's not looking good. That's probably killing the Crawler here. He's healing for 2. Getting 3 damage, that means he's down to 2. Only hope for him right now is that we cannot kill the Tonal Defender and also hitting him in the face. What's that? Coin? Coin into the secret. Oh, do we have another getaway Kodo? Would be sick. There is the Mark. There is the Mark. So what we are doing is, we could play that here on the Enchanted Raven, of course. But we are checking out what the secret is, if it's a noble sacrifice or not. It is a noble sacrifice. Ah, damn it. Then we are missing 1 point of damage, because if we're using the Mark here, we can take down the Stonehill and we can push 1 more in the face. So we are missing 1 mana and 1 damage. Still doing that. Still doing that. So he's down to 1. We're also dropping the Enchanted Raven. You could have used the Mark here on the Enchanted Raven, but then the Stonehill was still on the board. There was still another Stonehill Defender in his hand. This one was not created by the other Stonehills, so there's still... oh no, not the Wick of Flame. Oh damn, that is so bad. With that he's healing back 4. Plus, of course, we are losing units. That is totally mean. We're getting... oh, Power of the Wild, great. That's a great, great card right now. So we can just buff our minions again. We are picking up the shapeshift here, hitting the Wicker Flame Burn Bristle. So we are killing the Stonal Defender. He is back at 3. And we can now, if we're just trading with the Flame Elemental, we're losing the Flame Elemental, but we can hit him for 3 in the face. And then he is down to, he's getting 2, so he's down to 2. Plus the Hydrologist cannot kill the Enchanted Raven, I guess that's better. So he's down to 2 again, so close. He's getting another taunt here from the Stonal Defender, so probably playing the Second Curator. Means again we are missing 1 point. And if we cannot kill him next turn, he might win. Oh no, MURLOC WARLEADER. No. That's not good enough. How about giving me the BLUEGILL Warrior? Problem right now is that he is getting a Dragon from his deck, he's getting a Beast, and he's getting a MURLOC. So we have another Hydrologist here, he's getting probably a Kodo. And maybe Twilight Drake or maybe the Primordial Drake. One of those. Anyway, still killing it. Of course, we will hit him for 1 in the face. So he has at 1 life. We're dropping the MURLOC WARLEADER. Which is at least not getting killed by the Kodo. But that was crucial here. He's now probably on the winning side. He can just drop whatever he likes. For example, a Fort Ring. And we have no chance then to kill him anytime soon. Yep, that's a Fort Ring. Unexpected. That means he's still at 1 life. We have no direct damage in the deck. Mark of the Lotus. 1 turn earlier. The Mark of the Lotus would have been so nice. We will hit the Fort Ring. And that will be it. Unfortunately, we cannot play the Mark of the Lotus here on the MURLOC Warrior. That's not helping us. He's then going for the face, that's 8 on the face, we are down to 11. Plus he's creating a bigger board. And let's see, the only chance we have would be if he's going for the face here and we are getting the BLUEGILL Warrior, for example. And the MURLOC Warrior is still on the board, we can attack the Fort Ring, we can use the Mark of the Lotus and then go for the face. But that is highly unlikely. More likely is a kill on the Warleader. Even using the Rockpool Hunter. Oh, holy moly. Gentle Megasaur. How about giving the Murloc's Wind Fury? Or give the Murloc's Taunt. Yeah, and with that we are unfortunately out. 1 life missing. But we were not able to top deck, so we are losing this game. Conceding. Okay guys, let's try again. 3rd game now against the Mage. We have the BLUEGILL Warrior here, MURLOC WARLEADER and the Crawler. Don't like the start too much, we are just looking for some 1-drops here. Crawler is also not needed against the Mage, he's not playing a single pirate. So just gonna drop everything and hope to find some more decent cards to play on turn 1. Or the Innervate, or Savage Roar. Innervate into the EGGNAPPER. Maybe that's a play. BLOODSAIL CORSAIR. Okay, let's go for the Innervate here, into the EGGNAPPER. Then we are dropping the BLOODSAIL CORSAIR next turn, which is also spawning the patches, of course. We're dropping this little guy here because there's a chance that our opponent is starting with a Mana Wim. And then we might want to trade because the Mana Wim otherwise is getting out of control if we just leave that on the board. Maybe he's using a coin now to kill the EGGNAPPER would also be fine. Not a problem then. In the best case scenario, we are just getting Mark of the Lotus from the top. Then we can play BLOODSAIL CORSAIR, get patches, have a lot of small units on the board, and with the Mark of the Lotus, we are just buffing everything, and then can go for the face a lot, with lots of damage. Right now, opponent is just waiting. Interesting. And finally, after a long time, he decided to drop the Mana Wim here. Amazingly played. So we're definitely killing this little guy. We are dropping the BLOODSAIL CORSAIR, getting the patches of pirate from the deck. We have the Power of the Wild here. So with that we can just buff our units. We also have the Savage Roar. With that we can push a lot in the face. So depending on what he's doing, we will decide what we are playing. He's just going for Fire Blast. Then we will go for the Power of the Wild. Especially if we can find a 1 mana unit. Who are you Frostbolting? Frostbolt would be interesting because with the Fire Blast he can get the same result. Which would be 1 damage less. And he could save the Frostbolt for later. So that would be kind of a mistake. Small one. It's not like we are getting any sort of value from the BLOODSAIL CORSAIR. Has Medivh's Valet, which is a 2/3 on the board. And that's a Hungry Crab. So yeah, definitely dropping the Hungry Crab. And we're using the Power of the Wild to buff everything. And let's just go for the face. With the Medivh, he is clearing one of our units. We will then play the Savage Roar next turn. And because we have so many units on the board, that is a lot of damage. If he's now using the Frostbolt, he can kill 2 units. We still have 3 on the board then. Grimaldor Glyph. Discovering a spell, he's looking for something that is destroying. And the more to destroy, the better. 1 mana left. And there is a card in his hand. What would that be? It's the coin. Oh, he has 2 mana to go. And that's a Frostbolt? Yeah, that's a Frostbolt. Killing Patches the Pirate. And that means we have 6 damage here. Plus another 6 from the Savage Roar. And we were also dropping the Squire, of course. So that's 12 in the face. And we're using the 2 from the hero to take down the Medivh. Just to have a clearer board. Opponent is down to 9. It is turn 4. He's down to 9. We have still 7 damage on the board. And there is a concede. So that was kind of easy. With the right start, the deck is working perfectly. It also depends a bit on what classes you're facing. Some classes are just better equipped against the Token Druid than others. For example, Shaman is very dangerous. You're not seeing that many Shamans, so that's kind of good. If you're just seeing Quest Rogues, the Token Druid is just overrunning them. Mage is also, in general, pretty good matchup. Paladin, not so much. And Warrior, if it's a Pirate Warrior, depends a bit if you get the Crawler early on. And the Taunt Warrior can be overrun as well if you're not getting a bad start. So, try it out, guys. The deck is working fine on the ladder at the moment with the meta as it is. And try it for yourself. Go for Legend or whatever you are currently. It's definitely a fast deck, so you can rank up quite a bit in a small amount of time. Thank you for watching for today, and I will see you then tomorrow in a new Hearthstone deck episode. See you guys, and have a good night. Bye-bye.